So here we are with assignment 3, different ways of looking at prevalence. But first, you might not even be able to see anywhere to start a new program. If you ever get in this, it's because somehow or other you got out of the folders and you're looking at libraries or something else. Just click on where it says folders, and you will see the option to create a new program come up. So I want to create that new program in a particular place, so I click on my folders, I click on Epi, I want it the epidemiology, and then click on that program icon where it says new SAS program right there. All right, now we are ready. You're going to start the libname statement, my data, you could call it anything, but that was descriptive, quote, and then you're going to include the class directory, which is going to be a long thing that looks something like this: courses, a bunch of gibberish, some numbers, some more gibberish and numbers. You should have gotten this in an email from your instructor. So after you've got that all typed in, end it with a double quote, and then access equals read only. As a student, you should only have read only access anyway. We don't want you accidentally deleting or otherwise modifying the data set. Next, we have proc means, which is going to give you the means, as you might guess. Data equals my data. It's going to be a data set in that directory, .hiv, semicolon. So this first one uses the HIV data set. var, so the list of variables that I want, v underscore 1979 dash v underscore 2011. Since the variable names are numbered, I can actually put a dash and I don't have to type them all out. Run. Again, notice all the statements end in a semicolon. I could just click the running guy. I don't really have to highlight all this, but I'm just out of habit. So I click my little running guy, my procedure runs, and there you see the results. You can also see that we have incomplete data for 1988 and 89. There's no data, and up until 1990, we really don't have that many countries reporting. So that's something useful to know from the means. And it also gave us the mean prevalence for countries around the world by year. Now we're going to plot that. I'm going to do proc gplot data equals my data, same directory, dot world underscore HIV, semicolon. Notice this is a different data set. Plot world underscore mean times underscore name underscore semicolon. Boring, but that's what the years are named. Where complete equals 1, semicolon. So we only want the years where we actually had complete data. We want to drop off those where we only had a few countries reporting, because that might bias it. Run again, semicolon. And now you see our plot where from 1990, for about 10 years, we've got pretty much a straight line going up as far as prevalence around the world. And then it seems to drop off a little bit. But maybe we want to look at this a little differently, because this averages across all the countries in the world, and maybe some of them have higher prevalence than others. So we're going to do proc gmap map equals maps, SAS, yes, there's two S's in a row there, dot world. That's the map of the world that is included in a SAS library. Data equals my data dot HIV underscore map, semicolon. Notice this is yet a third data set. ID, a little redundant, but I named my ID variable ID. This is the variable that identifies the country in my data set. Coro will make us a 2D map. V underscore 2011, semicolon. And run, semicolon. So this will give us a map of the world with the percent of people diagnosed with AIDS in each country. And you could see that the darker it is, the higher the prevalence, that Africa has the highest prevalence, and North and South America have higher than Eurasia and Australia. So we're a little higher over here. And they're the highest there. Now, the good news is that if you have your data in the right format, it's very easy. You can see it only took us 3 statements to do that map of the world. However, getting your data into the right format is kind of a pain, and that's perhaps beyond this course and certainly beyond this particular video.